Hello Libra, Libra Rising and Libra Moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting July 31st, 2017. If I've got cat hair on me again, it's because it's shedding, I'm wearing a black shirt, and occasionally Rainbow will jump up in the middle of a video, so we'll see if he does for you. So, quick reminder for all of you out there who have made a purchase of the Tarot Home Study course, or those of you who are thinking about it, would be adding some extra spreads and little bits of material to the drop boxes this weekend. So around Sunday night, check it out. It's going to be like a membership you only paid for once. So if you have already made that purchase, again, come back Sunday night, Monday morning, you'll be seeing some stuff there. And for those of you who are interested, you can always get a copy of the Tarot Home Study course to download onto your computer or laptop at my website, integrativemysticism.com. It's the same place you'd go to get a session with me. So what's going on with your astrology this week? Let's find out. Well, on Sunday, overnight to Monday, we've got Venus, planet of love, harmony, and peace in your 9th house of higher education, travel, government legal proceedings, as well as broadcasting, forming a lovely sextile to Uranus, currently in your 7th house of partnerships. However, it's also forming a tense square to Chiron, currently in your 6th house of reputation, physical health, and your schedule. And so it looks like an opportunity to actually reignite a partnership to bolster your own popularity or to actually give you some kind of extra reach when it comes to an academic career, a spiritual career, or possibly even just for the sake of fun and travel, is going to bring up some issues with your entourage. Now, it may be because this is with an old partner, like an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, you know, and maybe they don't really know why that's happening, they don't understand. This could be with a former business partner or friend, and maybe we just know it's not going to match. If we can make it work, that's great, but, you know, if it's too uncomfortable, I don't blame you if you decide to let this one pass you by. On Friday, well, Thursday overnight to Friday, we've got Jupiter in your sign forming a bit of a tense square to Pluto, currently retrograde in your 4th house of home and family. And it looks like a second opportunity or a second chance to reconnect with either some kind of material, whether it be money or property or possibly, you know, physical goods, or even a business opportunity through family or through your home life, is actually going to be creating problems with your current living situation. Whether it's because it requires us to make a quick move, a quick trip, or possibly starts to, you know, get into a bit of a trouble with maybe a landlord or housemates that we have. If there's a way to bring this stuff in without crowding people, or if there's a way to make this work, that's fantastic. This is one of those angles that says you can have your cake and eat it too. But be careful, there seems to be something going on about this new addition, you know, and all these new additions rubbing people the wrong way. Might be their problem though, not yours. For your spiritual advice, we do have the card of the boar. Alright? And the boar in this deck talks about a need to pay attention to where, you know, an obstacle is not meant to be a no. Okay? I love this card in this deck because it does challenge something that I think a lot of people have a hard time with. A lot of people tend to focus on the negative, the bad news. They can't take good news and bad news at the same time. The brain just will not do both. It'll only focus on the one. So you can have, it's like in a horoscope. You get one bad card and 4 good cards. Someone's going to call it a bad reading anyway. The boar is talking about screw that mentality and a need to pay attention to where challenges don't need to be dodged all the time. They need to be overcome. Okay? Challenges don't necessarily need to be avoided. Sometimes it's a test, it's a battle you have to fight. And with the boar card, it's saying, okay, what have we been dodging? Where have we been trying to avoid anything negative? Or where have we been trying to avoid anything personally challenging? And where do we need to actually focus a little bit more on, okay, if the eye is on the prize, sometimes at the end, you know, you got to go through a boss to get the treasure at the end of the dungeon. You know, and if you want to find a way not to fight the boss and get the treasure, guess what? You're never going to get past that level. And this week, you're going to be called to action to do so. I think it's a very encouraging card. For your Earth sector, when it comes to work and finances, we do have the Queen of Cups reversed. Seems like this is the kind of person who would not find that an encouraging message. The Queen of Cups reversed can indicate a problem going on with an individual who is trying to take advantage of your mercy, your charity, and your patience this week. And when it comes to I'm not sure if this is a customer or a coworker or, you know, somebody you work with on a routine basis, but the Queen of Cups reversed often is somebody who tends to manipulate through embellishing their frailty, embellishing their weakness, okay? Pity is a form of currency to them. And when I look at the Queen of Cups reversed, I do feel like this person may be pawning things off on you, possibly trying to get some kind of service or some kind of time that you should be compensated for, but they will not. And it's really taking advantage of the whole situation, and it may actually play on our own, you know, guilt, our latent guilt, to kind of be like, well, I don't know if I can call this person out on this. Their life's a wreck. Pay attention, though. Maybe you still need to, okay? It doesn't matter sometimes. You know, if a person's going to mistreat you, a person's going to mistreat you, regardless of whether or not that story is going on. The story doesn't justify the treatment. And the Queen of Cups reversed may be taking some exploitive action against you if you allow yourself to succumb to that kind of manipulation. For your communications with air, when it comes to your friends, your relatives, and the others in your life, we do have the Moon card reversed. And there's a secret being revealed from a friend or a relative this week that may actually prove to be very, very advantageous for you, or very, very helpful for you in an initiative or in some kind of effort that has nothing to do with them. I'm not sure if this is just somebody, you know, sharing some hearsay that they heard while out and about. To them, it's perfectly benign news, or it's perfectly, you know, harmless or irrelevant, but for you, it's ultimately essential. This could be something that goes on with a friend or a family member, or something that you actually can take advantage of to push your own agenda forward. Hopefully it is all constructive and, you know, in the best interest of all concerned, but the Moon card reversed is saying a secret is being revealed nonetheless. This could also be a really good card, however, if you feel like a person who's been keeping a secret that needs to be public knowledge, finally comes out about that as well. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Temperance card upright. This week, in spite of all these warlike cards and warlike energies, you know, the Temperance card is talking about a need to pay attention to where are we making sure that we don't get thrown into extremes. Okay, whether it's black and white extremes, you know, mental splitting, where people kind of deal in absolutes, it's either all good or it's all bad, can't do mixed, or perhaps even allowing ourselves to kind of get lumped into a side or into a category when we're not supposed to be lumped in anywhere. The Temperance card upright ultimately is saying your challenge is making sure that even things that don't seem compatible are able to blend as far as this week is concerned, whether it's just reassigning people, energies and priorities in a situation to where they're more compatible but not eliminating them entirely, or simply taking more time. This is not meant to be an overly simplified, just hack and slash, this is good, this is bad, this stays, this goes kind of week. You're going to have to use your noggin. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we do have the Five of Pentacles reversed. A very interesting card for love, because it does indicate that a crush or a partner may be trying to make something up to you. And they may have not, I mean, maybe according to you, they made no offense. But the Five of Pentacles reversed is kind of saying that this person is trying to help you out and sort of assuage some kind of feeling of either guilt or just sort of apology, while also helping you out. Maybe there was an issue, maybe, you know, some people wish they could be there for us in situations that have nothing to do with them. This can often show up as a situation where a partner or a crush could even be offering to solve a problem for you you did not ask them to. The nice thing about the Five of Pentacles reversed is this is sort of like a grail quest for them. They are going out of their way because they want to prove some kind of affection or some kind of investment in you. So maybe it would be nice to have somebody take something off our hands every once in a while. I'll have to keep an eye out for that myself. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, you can always follow the links below, or go to integrativemysticism.com.